Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you guys the best settings for the best frames, best ping, and the lowest input delay on Nintendo Switch. Obviously, the best setting to have on is Code Red Panda in the Fortnite item shop. You don't have to, but it would help me out. Hashtag ad. You already know. I really appreciate it. All you guys use my code. Anyways, we're going to get right into it. Brightness, graphic settings really don't matter. You can copy these. I think they're pretty good, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Show FPS, have this off. If you're on Switch, you already know how much FPS you're getting, there's no point in having that there to confirm it, that's kind of pointless. And then power saving mode, a lot of people think this is good because it's saving power. For some reason, people think this is good, but to save power, it actually reduces your frames, so unless you're playing like handheld or something, I definitely recommend having this off. And matchmaking, region, language, doesn't matter. Alright, toggle sprint, have this on. This way you don't have to always be pressing a button to sprint, you want to have that good movement, you already know. And auto open doors, in case you accidentally edit like a door instead of like a peanut butter or something and you're trying to escape a box, this will just like make it a lot easier. That way you don't have to like look for your door button. I know you don't, it's probably natural, but either way, it's just a good setting to have on. Mantle activation, don't have this on hold forward. If you have this on hold forward, you're just going to be like literally mantling everywhere and you're probably going to get shot. Maybe 200 to the head. The sniper, that would that would suck pretty bad. Hold to swap pickup, obviously on if you want good inventory management, which inventory management is that good on controller, but doesn't matter. All these off, and then these are the best item slots configuration for controller. You want to have your shotgun in the middle, AR to one side, SMG to the other side, and then you can have your consumables next to each other. Building, this setting doesn't really matter. Disable pre-edit, you want to have this off. This way you get the fastest edits. Turbo building, obviously on, so you get the fastest builds. And then this is a relatively new setting, but this will allow you to reset your builds faster if you have this on both. So make sure it's on both. That way you can edit faster and reset faster. Tips, obviously off. And then you can just go ahead and copy those down. Game UI, I'm not going to go over anything here except for HUD scale and damage number scale. I don't know why I have this at 100. You probably want this at like 90. And then those settings are good. And the rest of the settings you guys can just go ahead and copy. All of them are on except for pickup loot stream and runtime stats, because runtime stats doesn't matter. You're on a Switch. You already know you're not getting good performance. Touch and motion for gyro controls, I'm not going to go in depth with it in this video, but I did make a video on this last year. I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out. And then controller settings, auto run on, obviously you want to have that good movement. Build immediately, you want to have fast builds. Edit hold time as low as possible so you get the fastest edits. Slide hold time, try to have this like around the middle, that way you're not like sliding everywhere because it just gets a little annoying. Camera axes, not many people use that, so I'm not going to go over that. Vibration off, if you have vibration on, it might distract you when you're playing the game, so definitely recommend having that off. Before I go into these settings, make sure you have advanced options on, and then you can go ahead and copy down this build and this edit mode. This is probably like the average for controller players. I think it's a good sense. If you're not around like 2%, or not 2, if you're not around 2x, then I don't know what you're doing. Make sure to copy that down. This is also pretty normal average speed for horizontal and vertical look. Make sure every single boost is at 0. Even if you're currently using boost and you're used to it, you have to like, if you're using boost, I definitely recommend switching off of it. It's going to feel weird at first, but trust me, you're going to be a lot smoother at building. And then obviously that's a boost setting, so have it off. ADS around 10, and then obviously boost off. Now look dampening side time is kind of like boost in a different way, but basically if you have this at anything above 0, your builds are going to be really stiff, so make sure it's at 0 if you want to have good builds. Again, I didn't even know that, and then when I switched, I like sucked for a day, but then I got really good at it, and now I'm a lot better, so make sure to copy that down. Linear is still the best. Aim assist 100, and unless you have dead zone, unless you have drift, make sure your dead zone is very low. And yeah, alright, there's only 2 settings that matter here, and that is your subtitles. You want to copy these exactly. If you don't have these exactly, then you might be getting some input delay, so make sure to copy that down. And then visualize sound effects on. Honestly, this just helps you like visualize where people are. It's very useful, even if you don't need it. I still think it's pretty useful. Alright, and then these are my controls for my controller. obviously custom. I use custom, but my builds are like Builder Pro, and I edit with L stick, so you can just go ahead and copy these down. If you aren't editing on L stick, then make sure to switch to L stick, unless you're on claw, which I don't think a lot of people use claw anymore. It's kind of weird, but make sure you have L stick edit, and that's about the only setting that matters here. And then build controls. This is basically just Builder Pro. Copy down the Builder Pro settings, and as you can see, still L stick edit. And then on your edit controls, you actually want your confirm edit to be something that's different than your edit button. So in my case, my edit button is L, so I can set my confirm to anything except for L. If ZR is open, ZR is the best possible one. Definitely have it at, like, yeah, I'd say ZR is probably the only option, honestly. That way you don't have to like remove your fingers from the sticks when you are confirming your edits. And then doesn't matter. Alright, it's not much that matters in here. If you guys want to learn how to make Fortnite montages on Nintendo Switch, I did make a post-party montage that will be on the screen right now or in the description. And if this video did help you out and you guys want to drop a like, go ahead, make sure to sub, make sure to turn on noties, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.